Hello everyone, Randy here again, and we are playing Farming Simulator 15 on Central California on the RDAllen multiplayer server. Joined at the moment by Gooby and Chris, and just working on finishing up planting. What field is this? Looks like field 24. Kind of hard to see the numbers. Anyway, let's get that started. That, I believe, is the cedar part. And let's get some GPS going here. That's the right width here. Yeah, it looks like it is. Or at least close enough to call it anyway. Okay, there we go. Now we're seeding at full capacity. Woo, and we're kind of doing a little weave here. Let's slow the speed down just a bit. Looks like I got just a little bit higher of ping than I normally have, so that's probably why. Oh, now it's going back. Well, okay, it's hovering between 30 and 40. That is, though, a fairly common problem with the articulated tractors in GPS. At least on multiplayer, they like to weave just a little bit. Or maybe a lot bit in this case. Now, as long as it doesn't get too bad, it's usually not terrible, but okay, definitely a complete stop there. Okay, folks, we're back again. Apparently my internet decided to quit on me, and as you can see, the tractor and planter kept going for a little bit there. And is kind of interesting. Anyway, let's get this line back up here again. Ooh, and I just noticed, I think I'm almost out of fertilizer. The supply truck, I believe, is probably the object sitting over there. So let's actually do that in a minute. I have no idea which one that is on the tab list there, so let's just go to this one and do that. Oh, look at that train going past. And as somebody pointed out, you can drive right through the train. Just like that. However, what you cannot drive through is the invisible train that is in front of this train. I think I explained that before, and I'm not going to bother catching up. But there is an invisible train or invisible object in front of this train that you cannot drive through. And in fact, if you get in front of it, it will kind of push you along the tracks. Okay, let's see if we can fill up the fertilizer here in a moment. Let's see if that's close enough. Well, that's close enough for the fuel, apparently. I do not need the fuel. Oh, maybe I do. Do I need fuel? No, I don't need no fuel. Really? You're still filling up with fuel from there? Okay. Oh, refill sprayer. There we go. Am I close enough to refill the planter? Oh, look at that. I'm close enough to refill everything. Okay. Now we're talking. Just move that off the field there and set that there for the moment. And back to the tractor, which is... that's harvester. Let's go with that one. There we go. Set up a little bit differently vehicle switcher group wise than I typically do it, but still very similar. You know, 1, 2, 3. Typically I'll have 4 as, you know, my larger tractors, but small tractors, medium tractors, large tractors, harvesters, lorries. I'm guessing somebody from the UK set this up. Lorries, okay. Group 6, choppers and mowers. Group 7, more trucks. Well, I guess technically it's a man and a Scania, so lorries, okay. Okay, back in business again here. As far as the planting goes, looks like another 2 strips here or so should do it. Also, as far as the server goes, before I got on here, the server had crashed. I'm not sure why. No errors or nothing in the log, unfortunately. While the server was off, though, I have removed the Krone baler. The Krone Ultima baler, the round baler from the mod contest. That baler is no longer on here. Along with the hot fix that was supposed to fix the baler. I got rid of that as well. So yeah, for those you did not know, that Krone baler, there is a hot fix. Or I call it a hot fix for it. Actually, I think it actually is called a hot fix. For that baler that fixed some of the issues with it. Or the issue with it. I'm not sure exactly what it fixed. I know it drastically increased the... You know what, I'm just going to turn off the GPS and drive manually here. There we go. Getting a really high ping there for some reason. I think my internet is being a little bit on the not so good side at the moment. Anyway, like I was saying, there is for those of you who have that baler, there is a hot fix for that baler that is supposed to fix some of the issues with it, and also increases the, I think it's the foil usage, if I remember correctly. It's one, either the net wrap or the foil usage. It increases. Supposed to make it more realistic that way. But yeah, simply did not work on the server. It just kept crashing the server, unfortunately. So we got rid of the baler. I've added the McHale Fusion baler instead. That was, I believe, recommended by Ozzy. He suggested adding that baler. Very similar in function to the Krone Ultima, I believe. I guess we'll at least find out anyway. Hopefully it doesn't crash the server like the Krone Ultima does. I did not actually check if someone maybe had bought the Krone Ultima. Maybe that's why the server had crashed again. Possibly somebody new to the server seen the baler and, ooh, nice baler, let's buy that one instead of the in-game round one, which would, you know, make a lot of sense if you didn't know that the fact that it crashed the server anyway. But yeah, like I said, I did not check if that baler was actually bought or not. I just, while the server was off, deleted out the hot fix that was with it, and added in the McHale Fusion baler instead. So for those of you that play on the server, just keep in mind you'll have to download the McHale Fusion baler now already, if you haven't already anyway. Also, we'll get an update on the cow situation here. Double check that number here. I looked at it before I started recording. I'm assuming nobody has bought any more cows yet, but we'll double check. And no, we're not anywhere close to our 8,000 cows, at least not yet anyway. We're getting up there, but not yet. Oh, and I just realized I've left the fertilizing portion off. Oops. Let's, yeah, skip it. We don't need to fertilize that last little bit there. We've probably got plenty of sunflowers anyway. This is the 22.5 meter John Deere air seeder, I believe. Folks should probably recognize this. I've used it on like Oh boy, like last couple of servers, just keep using this same cedar. Great cedar pack. Comes with a 22 and a 14 meter, I believe it is, cedar. Especially good for these larger maps. And yeah, the problem with this invisible train, you'll be crossing the tracks. Obviously, you can't see nothing, but then all of a sudden you'll get caught. And next thing you know, you're going down the tracks with some invisible object pushing you. Let's see, field 2 here. I wonder what this field costs. Not that I have the money to buy it or anything at the moment. I forgot to log back in as admin here when I had to reconnect. Otherwise, I think, what did I have? Like 170,000 or something like that. Or 100. No, I actually might have had less than that. I had 170,000 when I started. I'm not sure how much I was down to when I got disconnected. Anyway, let's read a couple comments here a moment. Brad was saying, hey, looking to play on the map with you? Let me know. Yes, everybody's welcome to play. Download links for the mods you need to join the server are in the description below. Also, we have a TeamSpeak server set up. TeamSpeak information is in the description below as well. It's kind of, for those of you not familiar with TeamSpeak, and I get this question quite a bit, get quite a few people who do not know what TeamSpeak is. The closest thing I can tell you is Skype. If you folks know what Skype is, basically it's TeamSpeak, but TeamSpeak is a more game-orientated chat server, or voice chat. It's supposed to be a lot better if you're gaming, a lot lower on the resources. Okay, field 2, no buy icon. Not green, so it says I don't own it, but it's not saying I can't seed it yet. Oh, now I don't own the field. Okay. I wonder where the field buy icon is then for field 2. Typically, your buy icons will be where the numbers on the map are, but in this case, I guess not. Is it in the middle of the field then? Oh well. I'll look for that off screen. I'm just kind of curious what the price of this field was. I'm also curious what the field price of 23 is. I think I'll look that up one time. It is a bit high, that's for sure. Michael is asking, for the TeamSpeak, does it matter if you get 32 or 64-bit? And do you need to download the client or the server version? You need to download the client version. And as far as 32 or 64-bit, it's going to depend on your computer. If you have the 64-bit computer, which most people nowadays do, I would recommend going with the 64-bit. You can use 32-bit too, but I would recommend going with 64. And of course, if you only have a 32-bit computer, you are going to have to use the 32-bit. Brad was asking, is the server not up right now? I cannot find it. Correct. The server, like I said, had crashed earlier, so again, not sure why, unfortunately. The logs so far have been very unhelpful for the crashes we've been having on here. Which have been, since we've sold the Crone Baler, it has not crashed since. Okay, let's get a cow check here. Oh, too far. We do own the pigs now, too, as well, in case I didn't mention that. We currently have 1,275 cows, and those cows have 2,156,200 mixed rations. They do have some silage and grass, water, just under 400, and straw, 611,000, and milk, 417,000. which can be sold manually, I've been told, or it does get sold automatically as well. Okay. Let's check. I think field 11 needs to be planted as well, so maybe we'll bring the planter up there. Whatever's planted on there is not... I think that actually is probably right. Okay, so let's just grab the planter again. We'll actually just head up that way. And the question is, what shall we plant? Been planting a lot of crops that give straw up there. And yeah, as far as the silage situation on this map goes, silage has definitely been the #1 activity again, I would say. We have a couple of choppers, couple of mowers, and lots and lots and lots and lots of mixed-matched and mismatched tippers and trucks and tractors and whatnot for pulling all this stuff with. In fact, if I get a chance, folks, I'll see if I can tab through a couple of these vehicles just to show you folks the trailer setups that we have. Oh, it's going 120 miles an hour there. Look at that, folks. Yeehaw. Come on. That's okay. Back to normal. Good. Almost normal. I think I need to give my router a kick here after I'm done recording and see if that'll fix the problem. And if not, I have to give my internet provider a kick. Noticed it yesterday as well, playing on the server. I got kicked out a couple of times. Internet kept conking out. Occurs to me I should probably like switch out this case here. Put the John Deere. We do have the John Deere 9560 RX here. You know, put the John Deere with the John Deere planter, of course. You know what? I think the tractor's actually sitting up at the beef feed lot here. I believe it is. We do not own that yet. That is like 1.6 million, I think, for that. It's like the most expensive buyable object on the map, I believe. And it also has a couple of good-sized silage bunkers. That's actually getting to be a problem on this map. We've actually actually running out of silage bunkers. We're filling them up. I think the problem is now we just need to actually work on emptying some of them. Yes, that is a big silage bunker. How much is in that one? 90%, not sure how much that would hold. Probably a little over maybe 3.25 million or something like that. Probably something like that. Okay, there we go. Looks much better, right? John Deere, John Deere. A few folks on the server probably won't agree with that. Oh, we got some straw in this field yet, too. That is one thing for the storage points for straw and grass. There's no, or at least from what we see, no place that actually tells you how much is in the storage, so... Anyway. Like we're working from the middle out. Kind of how we've done this field, work from the middle out for some reason. I don't know why, but let's see what we got going on here. Looks like a couple of our trailer setups. Okay, so one of our first trailer setups. This one's not too bad. I mean, what do we got? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 green, bright green Flygle trailers. All pulled behind, I'm guessing that's an in-game Crampy. Pulled by a New Holland T9 565. I'm guessing this is probably supposed to go under here. I think this is the way we've been doing straw. We get a couple loading wagons on the field. Conveyor belt. And then we just use the great big tipper setups here. I think this one holds straw, though. It does not. Oh, conveyor belt's out. That's why. Okay. Let's see. See if we can find a couple of the other trailer setups here. Nope, that's just a loading wagon again. Actually, maybe we'll do that first before we start planting. Probably don't need the straw considering how much we have, but we'll just get it just in case. I think somebody's in the other one there. I cannot get to it. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, there's no information on any... Whoa, that was... Okay. No information on any of these bunkers. That actually says how much is in them, so... Okay, we got a couple more. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more Flygle trailers. A couple different colors. Well, actually, 6 trailers and the trucks, so... But a total of 7. Okay, and I think there's actually one more around here yet if I can find it. Yeah, a couple mowers. And actually here, there's another trailer setup. That one's not too bad. 3 trailers, all yellow. Let's see if I can find the one I'm kind of looking for here. Actually, it might have got undone. Maybe somebody finally fixed it. But I'm telling you, folks, it was like the most mismatched bunch of trailers I've ever seen. I guess I don't see it. We have like 4 water tanker trailers over there. Road trains have definitely been very, I would say, popular on this map. Okay, we'll start picking up the straw here. And we'll set up a GPS, because of course, why not? Width. Combine should be 13 something, probably. We'll go with that. See what that works out to be. And actually, let's turn the loading wagon on. That always helps for some reason. I forget the name of this pack here, but this is like a Doots tractor pack, a modded Doots tractor pack. Comes with, I think there's 4 or 5 of them. This is, what, the 16540? Something like that. Like I said, I forget the name of the tractor pack, but it comes with a couple tractors like this. Very nicely detailed. Kind of reminds me a bit of the mountain goat tractors for forestry. Oh, we better slow down here before our GPS gets a little too off. Oh, there the GPS gets off. Okay. Yeah, so that's what happens when you have a bad internet. The GPS starts like, don't know what you want to call it, but like really weaving bad. Yeah, I'm surprised we're actually not full of straw yet. I thought we'd be full of straw by this point. Oh, that's the point Chris filled up. I think we're going to make it a little farther than he did yet. Might make it to the end. Gonna be close. As we lag our way to the end. Interesting, it doesn't say it's full, but it stopped. So, oh, there, now it's full. Okay. That was weird. Kind of lagged to being full. I haven't seen that one before too often. I wonder if we can get both of us to unload into this. I'm guessing I can't unload at the side here. Okay, oh well. I have to wait for Chris to get out of the way there. Also, this center pivot irrigation system here, like somebody said, too bad it doesn't actually function on this map. That'd be really cool. I'm guessing the theory behind this is supposed to be quicker than driving the loading wagon to the unload spot all the time. Just unload into a pair of trailers here with a conveyor belt. Okay, there we go. And I'll see if I got the GPS somewhat accurately set up here. Depends if it was done with a hired worker or someone actually did it with a GPS mod. If somebody did it with a GPS mod, it's just going to be figuring out what width they used. If it was done with a hired worker, again, it's going to be figuring out what width they used. I think I might be a little on the wide side. Makes me think it was probably done by a hired worker, because I think the header is actually like 13 and a half or something like that. Typically a hired worker, you'll take off about a meter, which is about what I've done. Okay, folks, so with that, I think we'll wrap up the episode there. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.